Hey guys, Mr. Randall here again, and for George McGovern Mathematics today, what we're going to be going over is center, shape, and spread. And it's not that complicated. We'll go over it. It'll be pretty straightforward. But then we'll also talk about box and whisker plots. So looking at center, shape, or center, spread, and shape. The center is just those means and medians that we've been talking about. Pretty straightforward. The spread is the range, as we've talked about, but then the IQR, and we'll go over that. But really, you think spread, it's the amount and the distance between points, how much space it takes up. So the range, for example, would be right here. And when we talk about IQR, it'll be the middle 50%. So we don't need to know that quite yet, but just know that they're measuring the spread of those curves. And the shapes, we can have something that's bell-shaped, like this. See how it's kind of a bell? Or something that's skewed. We'll call this skew right, because this tail is over here. And this would be skew left, because the tail is over here. Okay? Or we could have something that's monomial, because it has one peak, or binomial, because it has two peaks. Okay. So, box and whisker plots. A box and whisker plot looks like this, and it represents the minimum, the maximum, the median, and then two new things right here. They're called Q1 and Q3, or the lower quartile or upper quartile. The lower quartile is just the median between the minimum and the actual median. And the upper quartile is just the median between the median and the max. Okay? And that's how we can find those. We'll break those data sets up. So, for example, we look at this. We're looking at the data set 45, 67, 72, 78, 88, 90, 94, and 100. Well, we can find the median by canceling to the middle. Well, now we're going to have the number between 78 and 88. Well, that's going to be 83. We find the average of those two. So now what we do is we find the median of what's going to be the yellow part. See how this is highlighted in yellow? Well, we're going to find the median of these, which is 69.5. We do that by canceling from the outside of the yellow. Well, then we're going to find the median in the pink right here. And once we do that, we'll get 93. And then again, our minimum is 45. Our minimum is 45, and our max is 100. And again, we had the median right here. Let me color coordinate them for you. Okay. So now let's do this example. And an important thing when drawing a box and whisker plot is to keep it proportional. So I have this number line here, and we're going to put those lines exactly where those points are. So we can see that this is in number order. So 2 is the minimum. 21 is the max. So I put the lines at 2 and 21. Well, now what we do is we find the median. And it's going to be 8. So I'm going to draw a big line at 8, because that is our new median. So then I'll delete those. And then the important thing is, we look here, we're going to take 8 out. Okay. So now let's find the median of the purple. Well, that's going to be 4. So I'm going to draw another line at 4, or as close to 4 as I can do. Okay, and now we do it for what's going to be the yellow part. Come on. The yellow part. We're going to cancel those out till we get to 17. Get to 17, so I'll draw a line at 17 for you. Okay. So now, all we have to do is make that look a little prettier. So, let's complete our box. And this is how it gets the name Box and Whisker plot, just from the way that we draw it. All right. And as we can see, the yellow part is represented right here. And the pink part is represented right here. Okay. That concludes our video today, and guess I don't have the code here, but here is your quizzes code. Please do that, and if you need more help, go up to these old links we have. Go to one of those old links, and you can select different ones. Select the one that has interpreting box and whisker plots. All right, guys, have a good day.